Sag, how are you? This is a general reading for the collective of Sagittarius. May not resonate with everyone, so just take what speaks to you, leave the rest. You can also check out the Sagittarius playlist. Most of my readings are not date or time specific, so if something speaks to you, if the title jumps out at you, there may be a message there for you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading, you'll consider joining us by subscribing. And thanks to all of those who are returning, and just double check your subscription status and also the little notification bell. I have been seeing in the comments that people aren't seeing my readings even though they're subscribed, so just double check. And that's about it. I'm going to pull a card for you, Sag, from the Sacred Forest just to kick us off. Let's see what's coming through for our Saggies. Ooh, I love it. Moonlight Enchantment, Magic, card 25. Someone else got this. Can't remember who it was. But I'm feeling like there's something magical happening. We do have, as I am recording this, when I did the new moon in Cancer reading, I mentioned Mars and Venus were coming closer together. They're finally matched up now. They are conjunct today as I'm recording this. So that is divine masculine, divine feminine energy, giving us a chance to sort of step into the embodiment of our emotional being as well. Got it? Mars and Venus. So it's a really nice time, and there might be something magical happening for you. So let me read it for you. It says, believe in magic. You are being given powerful mystical messages from Spirit. Take time to listen. Allow the luminescent, receptive energy of the moon to activate your creativity. You receive mystical messages, and you are a spiritual messenger for others. Perfect. And I love that it's card 25. 2 and 5 is 7. So that's a nod to your connection to your higher self and the divine. Beautiful energy to kick off the reading. So let's see what's going on for you today, Sagittarius. Ooh. There. 4 of Wands. Anchor card, 4 of Wands, twin flame energy, celebration, union, reunion. This top row here, Sag, is the energy of your divine counterpart. This bottom row here is your energy. Of course, it can always come through reversed. If it does, no worries about that. But especially if you're here as a cross watcher, that may be the case for you. I'm looking past, present, future energy. So in the past, for your divine counterpart, and as well for you, I'm feeling manifestation. The 3 of Wands calling something in, and there you are, just happy as a clam. I like the sun for you because I almost feel as if it was your optimism shining through. That is Leo energy, just FYI, as your divine counterpart was seeing the fruits of their labor, right? Ships coming in, something that they called in. And of course, this is the underlying energy of the whole reading. Now we have the Page of Wands and the 6 of Cups. So there you are with all the nostalgia of this past life soulmate connection. And this Page of Wands, yeah, sometimes it's a little... I'm just going to say that there are a lot of interpretations, but what I feel coming through is maybe this person's energy at present is more tentative, a little bit more flirtatious, not super... I mean, it's not the king, right? So keeping it light and maybe playful, but there's a spark of passion. And then going forward, they shift their gears here and become more deliberate and intentional with the Knight of Pentacles. And here you are hanging on for dear life. So it's as if everything kind of slows down. The speed of that Knight moves very slowly and methodically. The good part of the Knight of Pentacles is that it's intentional in a good way. It's like, look, I don't want to make any mistakes. I want to cross every T, dot every I, and move forward with deliberate intent. And yet I feel as if on some level, it sort of tests your resolve. It leads me to believe that on some level, while you won't be giving up on the connection, you're kind of on your last ropes. All right, so let's see what comes through in the clarifiers. We'll start with the Four of Wands. Queen of Cups, Four of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. So I actually feel like this is, I feel like you're the Queen of Cups, and you here, Sag, are this Queen of Cups, and the Four of Cups is somebody who is maybe less emotionally engaged than you would like, and it's kind of making you unhappy. The Nine of Pentacles underneath on some level, feeling kind of on your own. The Nine of Pentacles is empowered, don't get me wrong, and she's able to attract everything to her that she desires here in 3D, with the exception of a love that stays. So I feel like you're unhappy here, definitely in high vibration love, but sort of feeling disenchanted. Disenchanted. This Four of Wands energy is leaving you wanting something. There's something you're longing for here. So let's look at the past energy, Three of Wands for your counterpart. Oh my goodness. I'm going to pull your cards first to clarify the Sun. Yeah. Well, what I'm seeing here is your person in the past. We have the World and we have the Ace of Pentacles. Very similar energies, new beginnings, endings, an end of a cycle here and the beginning of something new. And I feel like they were calling it in and really ready for it. But then something went sideways. The Five of Pentacles, maybe they weren't feeling stable enough to make the offer. The Five of Pentacles would suggest their own energy of instability, somehow feeling off balance, out in the cold on some level. And I almost feel as if it interrupted the manifestation. So, you know, the Three of Wands is a card of manifestation, but it's the one where you make things happen. So there could be something here for your person in the past where they weren't in a position to make anything happen. As a result, here you are feeling very stuck, not knowing your next best step with regard, I mean, it's about your happiness, feeling happiness and joy at this connection, but on some level, either overthinking the situation or getting tripped up in negative thinking, you know, the negative chatter in your mind, especially with the Five of Swords energy, clarifying that, because I almost feel as if you, on some level, you felt a little played or manipulated, perhaps. The two fives here suggest that something was out of balance. Could have been a little self-sabotage on your part as well, Sag, or just feeling somehow like the whole situation was the deck stacked against you, and not knowing how to take the next best step to resolve that. Here's the Nine of Cups underneath. I think you just kind of went, you know, it's like that go along to get along energy. The happiness not coming in, the emotional fulfillment not coming in because you felt stuck or somehow unable to see the path clearly before you. I think you had a lot of negative chatter going on. And I'm seeing that because I see your unhappiness overall in the situation. The Page of Wands right now. Yeah. King of Swords. You heard it. High Priestess and Strength. Woo! I feel this person is... I feel like they're coming across a little bit more like a player. I don't think they are. I don't think they are one. I think they're kind of leading with this flirtatious, loosey-goosey energy that has you feeling like I'm being played. That's what I mean to say. But the King of Swords is a different animal altogether. This is someone who lives by high standards and ideals and objectives, okay? They can come across as cool or aloof, though, because they're such a strategist. And not necessarily in a bad way, but I feel as if there's something this person isn't sharing with you. There's hidden feelings here, and underneath they're working hard to gather up their strength, their courage, and most of all, their confidence to overcome the obstacles, maybe obstacles that are getting in the way, that are keeping you separated. That's the High Priestess as well. But I feel that the way they approach you is really nonchalant. And that is a kind of a trigger here for you, where you are questioning them. Here you are, present energy, in the warmth of your nostalgic remembrance of who they are to you, all you've been through. My goodness. Well, you're trying to call them in. There's the soulmate's energy, right? This is a partnership, a soul connection for sure. And here's the manifestation card of the Magician, knowing that you have all the tools at your disposal and yet feeling the need to protect and defend yourself. So there's something here that even though you're calling it in, you obviously feel vulnerable to some degree and a need to protect yourself. That Seven of Wands there is kind of your way of pushing back against something, a difficult energy coming toward you, or just standing up, standing firm in your beliefs or what you're trying to accomplish here. But it feels like it's coming through with self-protection. And when I see the Four of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, I mean, there's some instability here. Knight of Pentacles going forward. They will come in slowly for this reconciliation. I feel like the Ten of Swords underneath represents the end of a painful cycle. That's why the world is here in the past, but it didn't come off well. Something, you know, that they were trying to have this new start, this new beginning, likely with you, it didn't come off the ground. Something got in the way, and now they're approaching it much more lightheartedly, or trying to keep things light and flirty and not too serious or intense. But they are serious and intense, and there is something that they're not sharing with you, some feelings that they have, and they're trying to gather their confidence around it. And here's what it is. They will move towards you for reconciliation. They will want to make peace and have a win-win outcome. This is a path they will choose. But please understand that they have to do this on their own time frame. This is somebody with the Knight of Pentacles and that King of Swords. Like I said, very strategic and methodical, not the kind that can be pushed or rushed. Ten of Swords underneath suggests that they may actually not be sure if things are completely over between you, like if they kind of missed their opportunity. Four of Cups, like you've shut them out. But it does represent the end of a painful cycle for sure. And then moving victoriously toward reconciliation as the chosen path. So that looks beautiful. And here you are going, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. Nine of Wands. It's definitely going to be an arduous, stressful journey. All the Swords energy for you. Okay, so I do feel like some enlightenment, like you have a moment where you see the truth, where you hear the truth, or where the truth is revealed, and it's a good thing you didn't give up, because it's that information that will get you beyond all of this difficulty. And the Two of Swords is that moment of a crossroads here with how you're going to proceed, because underneath it is about emotional availability. King of Cups can be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, doesn't have to be, but I'm feeling as if the questions that you will have are, is this person emotionally available to be with me? It isn't about, do they love you? That's not the question. That's not the issue. What you're going to be at a crossroads about is if they're free to move about the cabin. And I do feel some truth comes in. You're kind of hanging on here. So I almost feel like the information you receive from this person, when they come towards you with this energy of reconciliation, it will then throw you into that crossroads moment where you will know you have a decision to make. Do I continue to move forward, or do I just get out? Because that 9 of Wands is like right before the 10, when you can offload all that heavy, burdensome energy. And then it resets to the Ace. Do you see where I'm going? Like, I feel you will be at your breaking point in this moment, and it will be a moment of truth for you as to what decision you want to make, and as to whether or not this person is truly available on an emotional level. Very interesting, because now we have the King and Queen of Cups. So like I'm saying, I see a connection at soul level. No doubt about it. 4 of Wands, 6 of Cups are all good signs. But I feel like this person is really struggling with something, and as a result has given you mixed messages, has maybe not been stable enough to make good on promises. They're very strategic minded, and I don't think they have been completely forthcoming with all of their feelings, their true feelings. So this is speaking to you, Sag. I will take it to the extended and complete this part of the reading with what should you focus on now? What are the blocks or challenges to love in this connection? What can you do about those blocks or challenges, or what can you expect to come of it? And I'll pull more cards for you from Spirit of the Universe. You'll get some advice and guidance from your spiritual team. The energy surrounding you at this time, maybe something that's going on behind the scenes that you don't know that you should know. And then the potential outcome, as well as messages to and from each other at 5D. And I'll close out with some additional oracle. So a lot goes on in the extendeds. I am using a new platform, by the way. We take Stripe, which is more people get an opportunity to use versus PayPal. And it's 30 days access, unlimited viewing. Yay! So check it out below. I look forward to seeing you there or in a future reading. Much love, Sag. Bye.